choice.
Imagine a life where you achieve your goals without feeling exhausted or pressured by constant stress. Most people believe that self-discipline is a battle with themselves and an eternal war against laziness. But what if I told you that true discipline is not about forcing yourself, but about organizing your life so that the right choices become the easiest ones? In the coming minutes, we will take a deep dive into how to build this new approach. You will learn why your willpower fails you and how to use your brain biology to act with ease. We will go through specific strategies for building habits and understand how to maintain consistency without losing the joy of everyday life. The problem with the traditional view of discipline is that it relies on brute force. We try to change our behavior through self-criticism and guilt. However, this model is unsustainable because it creates internal resistance. The more you push yourself, the more a part of you wants to rebel. Frictionless self-discipline begins with the understanding that you are not your own enemy. Your body and your mind are simply trying to save energy. When you understand the mechanisms of dopamine and motivation, you will stop blaming yourself and start designing processes that work for you. One of the key moments is the realization that willpower is like a muscle that gets tired during the day. If you rely only on it, you are destined for failure at times when you are exhausted or under stress. Therefore, the first step toward discipline without tension is to reduce the number of decisions you have to make. The fewer choices you make, the more energy you save for the important things. We will look at how to automate your daily life so that discipline becomes an automatic process rather than a constant effort of the mind. Now let us focus on the design of your environment. The most disciplined people do not actually possess superhuman willpower. They simply live in an environment that does not require them to constantly fight temptations. If you want to eat healthy, do not keep junk food at home. If you want to work with focus, move your phone away from your desk. Discipline without tension means making good habits obvious and easy, while making bad habits difficult and invisible. This is the strategy of least resistance. Another important tool is the 2-minute rule. Every new habit can be started in less than 120 seconds. The goal is not to finish everything right away, but simply to start. When the action is so small that it requires no effort, the tension disappears. You simply show up and begin. And over time, this small action builds your new identity. You stop being a person who is trying to exercise and you become a person who never misses a workout. This shift in mindset is fundamental to long-term success. Before we continue with the specific techniques for building systems, I will ask you for a small favor. If you find this information useful and want to support the channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. Your comments under the video are extremely important to us. Share what your biggest obstacle to discipline is, and we will try to respond to each of you. Your activity helps this content reach more people who need a change. We often make the mistake of striving for perfectionism. We expect that once we decide to be disciplined, we will never stray from the path again. But real life does not work that way. Discipline without tension includes accepting mistakes as part of the process. It is not about whether you fall, but how quickly you get back up. When you remove the weight of perfectionism, you also remove the main source of stress. This makes the path to the goal more pleasant and sustainable over time. We come to the most important aspect of long-term self-discipline, the connection between your actions and your values. When you do something because you believe in it and not because someone told you that you have to, the tension naturally decreases. Discipline without pressure is fueled by internal motivation. Ask yourself why you want this change. What kind of person do you want to become in 5 or 10 years? When your vision is clear and inspiring, daily tasks stop looking like a burden and start looking like stepping stones to your success. Rest is another frequently overlooked element. It is impossible to be disciplined if you are constantly overworked. Discipline without tension requires you to plan recovery periods with the same seriousness as you plan your work. Your brain needs time to rest in order to function optimally. When you are rested, your ability to make the right decisions is much higher. Fatigue is the greatest enemy of good intentions. Therefore, take care of your sleep and your moments of silence. In conclusion, do not forget that self-discipline is a skill that develops over time. Be patient with yourself and celebrate the small wins. Every day is a new opportunity to build the life you want without unnecessary tension and self-criticism. You have all the necessary tools to change your reality. Start today with one small step and watch your life transform in a natural and smooth way. Thank you for being with us on this journey to a better version of yourself. If this video inspired you, please leave a comment with the word success so we know you watched until the end. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Your support motivates us to create even higher quality and more useful content for you. Share this video with a friend who also needs to develop their discipline in a lighter and healthier way. Until next time, and believe in your possibilities because they are unlimited.
Support us by liking and subscribing.